to report by The Independent, United States of America President Donald Trump discussed the possibility of using military to overturn Biden's win. He also went on to discuss about calling for demonstration on 6th January 2020, just 14 days to President-elect Joe's inauguration ceremony. This move has raised tension in the states as Americans reacted differently to the reports. Some are pleading with him to help in a smooth transition between his government and incoming Joe's government. Others are asking him to press on and overturn the election, backing his irregularities narrative. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris were elected president and vice president on 3rd November. Their victory was affirmed by Electoral College, which confirmed that indeed the incumbent lost the seat. Trump is not happy about the old idea of him losing election, and until today, he has not conceded defeat publicly as how former President Barack Obama did when leaving White House. The reactions of people are mixed one. Trump is the legitimate president if he believes that the elections were rigged, and there is evidence of this. Then, for the sake of the country's security, he has the right to protect the government from fraudsters, posted Jags. Really, the military need to remove this dangerous creature, Donald Trump. Why would the US allow him to disrupt the US any more than he already has? Beggars believe. Remove him before the 20th January. Remove him. His racist cult needs to be stopped. Wake up, US. Trump discussed bringing a military in to overturn the election. I just say all this was somebody was saying that this man loves attention. That is a TV person. He loves being talked about. He loves people just mentioning his name here and there. The government has been quiet about what he has been saying. He's been going back and forth. Everybody hates Donald Trump. Everybody now hates Donald Trump according to what he believes. The whole world now hates him. I don't know what the special thing is doing that the whole world will hate him. Because at the end of the day, like I've been saying, even if you are going to spend, or if he's going to spend 4 more years, he's going to live there. You are going to be there. Whatever you think that you are putting in place will be reversed, just like he did in most of the things that he meant for grant. He said he was going to do this, and he did some of them. So what are we talking about? So those who had done 1 or 2 things before he came on board, would they have said, oh yes, what they have done will remain there permanently? Somebody will upturn it, and when people look at it holistically, they will see it as, okay, let us just look at this thing, whether it's right or not. So nothing can last forever. Every time things will continue to change, because things are changing and life happens. So this idea was like making himself God, making himself as if he knows all. No, God can use anybody. Even the so-called people you think that they are satanic, God can use them. The Bible says that when a man's way pleases God, he will make his enemy to be at peace with him. Even the so-called enemy. Once you do the right, that same enemy, the God will even use. So nobody is, nobody can just say, oh, I'm just all in all. Who says who? You are not God. God can use anybody. What you least expect, God can still use that thing to get the people the desired result, or desire whatever they want. But when people begin to feel, arrogate power to somebody, oh, it's only this person that can do it. That is why we're always having problem. Just like the way they hyped Buhari. But all of us are all witnesses to what is happening. And some people are happy that, yes, thank God he came on board, because if he had not come on board, they would have Nigeria would have been, Nigeria would have been London, Nigeria would have been America, Nigeria would have been UK. But because Buhari did not come, that's why things are not going the way they are going. But see what it is now. So, it's not a do or die affair. It's not a do or die affair. If really he said it. But I know that he's talking about a protest. He said the protest is going to be wide. The protest is going to be wide. That is how he's going to work it out. We don't know. And a lot of people, of course, definitely you have a lot of people that will be supporting. They will be cheering him up. Yes, go for it. Remove the fraudsters. This and that. We are behind you. We are this, we are that. That is it. But let's see what the government, because he's not the owner of US. He's not the owner of US. Wow, this man does not mean well. America, show us your democracy as if you belong to Africa. Donald Trump is becoming something else. He should be taken to clinic for examination before he will destroy US and the rest of the world. Since he's trying to use illegal means to upturn the people's will as supported by US institutions, such as judiciary, especially by the SCOTUS and Electoral College, it would not be out of place to also use the military to remove him from office even before the 20th and let Pence do the handover. Why reach such a level in the murder of democracy? We don't understand though. We don't understand. We don't understand. They were rigging. The people complain about rigging even in 2016 and they didn't take it so far. They just left everything. They always talk about their being their sophistication here and there, but let them prove it. Let them prove it. Does it mean everybody just hates him? Everybody just wants him out of the way? I don't understand. Coup d'etat for a government in the making. Trump is beside himself and needs his head examined. Like seriously? Everybody is waiting. Everybody is watching. What more can he do? What more can the US do? He has gone to the court, and we still believe that the court, the Supreme Court, are still against Donald Trump. They are still against him. The whole world is against him because he's the Alpha and Omega. Because he's all and all. He's the most intelligent person. He's the most righteous person. He's the most is the person who has the interest of the whole world at heart. So that is why they hate him. I don't know. And the way he talks, is that the way people really want to emulate? Even with all this character, with all this show of shame, is that what people need to emulate? So does it mean people didn't have enough reason or the tendency to be able to say, oh, as at when he came, there was no way they would have allowed him? You think people did not have such a mindset? People did not have such mindset. So why is he taking the whole thing over the bar? Over the bar. All these things happening, all this is character, people are just worried and people are just surprised. Really? Does this kind of a thing can happen in America? Just like that? And people are watching him. That is to tell you that every person or every country is important, is unique in their own way. So nobody has monopoly to anything. You can imagine. It's unfortunate, but let's see what happens, whether what is planned will really come to pass.